New battle in San Francisco's parking war. The plan could drive up what you pay to park.
KPIX 5 reporter Phil Matier is in San Francisco. And Phil, who thinks this is a good idea?
The technocrats, and let me explain it to you. We're here at Fisherman's Wharf, one of the hottest tourist locations. People drive in here all the time. Right now, the meter's $4 an hour. But at 7 o'clock, they're going to drop to 50 cents an hour. And then they could go up again tomorrow morning. It all depends. It's a new thing. It's called dynamic pricing. It's taking a page from Lyft and Uber. Where there's a need, well, you're going to be paying more. Here's the story.
I don't think that's a good idea.
I guess we would have no choice. It would suck, obviously.
Even City Hall was quick to respond, especially when they heard that over time, parking rates could go as high as $8 an hour in some parts of the city.
Well, I think it just starts off with the assumption that everybody in San Francisco is rich.
Yes, prices could go up or they could go down, depending on the time of day. But transportation planners say that critics are missing the main point.
We're trying to make it easier and faster to find parking spaces in San Francisco.
It's called dynamic pricing, and we already have it on the 7 state bridges that cross the Bay Area. Rush hour commuters there pay an extra $1. Another example, special event parking around AT&T Park, which jumps to $7 an hour when the Giants are at home. Citywide, the idea would be if people pay more for parking, then they're likely to move faster and thus free up more spaces. But Henry Karnilowicz of the District Merchants Association isn't buying it.
I don't see how it's going to make the turnover any different, just because they're increasing the prices.
And John Nazal, owner of the Marina Deli, which is located in one of the neighborhoods that were tested for the new pricing, agrees.
I've heard a lot of my friends and customers tell me that the reason they don't come in anymore because of the, they don't want to sink $2-3 in the meter.
To get a sandwich.
To get a $9 sandwich.
It should be noted that in San Francisco, parking is a moneymaker for the city. In fact, the city took in some $58 million from parking meters last year, which begs the question, but how much is about making more money?
There's no doubt that revenue comes into the city because of parking, but we're really putting this forward to make sure that people are parking faster and easier in San Francisco.
One thing you can bet on is that prices on the parking might change, but they haven't talked about any sort of dynamic pricing when it comes to parking tickets. You're still going to get skinned for about $85. Veronica?
So, Phil, who gets the say on this?
That's an interesting one. Things like this are very controversial, whether it's in San Francisco or anywhere in the Bay Area, especially when we're talking money like this. So it's not going to be the Board of Supervisors or the politicians at City Hall. It is an independently appointed board by them that gets to sit back and make the final call, and they could be making it within the next couple of weeks. So keep your quarters out and your credit card because it could cost. In San Francisco, Phil Matier, KPIX 5. Back to you.
Phil, thank you. We appreciate it.